8:35, October 6, 2023, and I hear the sound starting to crank up, slowly increasing the untethered electricity. So let's see if the satellite moved a little closer. Not the satellite, the UAP. Oh, it did. Change its position. Let's see if I can get a better picture of it now. Okay. I move my phone because it's hard to get a close-up of it, but unless I move the phone down and then bring it back again. I wonder if this is Shrivas unacknowledged. Look at that spinning. You see the indentation in the center and the indentation around the edge there? This is not a planet and it's not a star. This is actually unacknowledged. Our Congress and President don't know about it. The FAA pretended like they didn't know what it was and told me to call the UFO hotline. And the UFO hotline wouldn't deal with it. He wouldn't get me a caseworker. So there's a massive cover-up going on in this country. They are using these unacknowledged aerial phenomena, military weapons, to spy on people's houses, to use directed energy weapons on people. It's sickening what's going on. I recommend everybody goes to Targeted Justice and see the board of directors. You have doctors that are joining from all over the world. And it's happening internationally because these treasonous groups that we've allowed to get out of control, the military-industrial complex, is transcontinental. That means they work with people in England, in Russia, in China. One of the whistleblowers said that at an NSA, very compartmentalized area, that they had people that looked like nationalists, like they weren't Americans. They were all there looking at these pictures that were taken by the lunar module, or the one that was going around the moon years ago, that actually saw buildings on the edge of the dark side of the moon. So all this is being kept from we the people, and this is extremely dangerous that our Congress and President haven't been read in on it. That means they haven't been briefed on it. They don't know what's going on. They're told to keep their mouth shut. Look what happened to poor Kennedy. Do you know he was murdered because he was going to expose the UFO phenomena and this out-of-control group? He wanted full disclosure. That's why he was murdered. Do you know why Marilyn Monroe was murdered? Because she was going to go to the press, because her and Kennedy were talking about Robert F. Kennedy. And he was depressed about her being murdered, so then he threatened to expose it, and then he was killed. That's what's going on. Let's see. Neil Armstrong. He wanted to expose it because when he went to the moon, he actually saw these UAPs on the moon, but he was threatened that he would be murdered, his wife, his children, his grandchildren, if he spoke up. Let's get rid of these groups. I mean, right now, they know who they are. They know who's involved. We need to have Nuremberg trials. This needs to stop now. I want Congress, the President, we the people, to own all these UAPs and all this advanced energy that could actually save this planet. Enough is enough. This is in Daly City, California. Look at that thing.